Hey guys, Lester here. So today we're going. I thought we've done a lot of real people lately, so I thought we would do a fictional character. And today we're going to draw Michael J. Fox. So you can take your brush, size 2 as usual, and I think we're gonna do an extreme close up for this one because those tend to turn out pretty well usually. So what you're going to want to do first is start with the general outline of the face. I mean, I know that I say that a lot, but it's probably the most important part in painting, just start with the general outline of the face. And don't forget the ears, too. Like, a lot of people forget the ears of people because they just, like, look at the ears and they think, no, who needs those, right? Like, what do you need ears for? You're a picture, but they're an important part of the human face. And it's like the gum line, you want to get it in there. So you draw the ears, make sure to get all the detail of the ears you can. And the lower neck. I guess he's got kind of a shadow on his neck today. He's like looking at the clock and he's like, oh no, I'm running late. So you draw that. Some shading for the shadow on his neck. And let's use some color today. I haven't been using so much color lately. So fill in his life preserver, whatever that is. Color in his neck. Okay, back to black and white. So he's got kind of shaggy hair, as you can see. It's just kind of going all over the place. Kind of, I know, like a punk rock style. It's just going like that. Going down the side of his face like that. Coming up and over. Coming up like that. And the whole thing is just kind of like I don't know what you would call this, just kind of I don't know, sitcom haircut, that's what I'd call it. Yeah, I like to watch a lot of sitcoms from the old days. On TV, where it was just like, I don't know, like they used to use a lot of the laugh tracks a lot more than they do today, I think. And it's just kind of homier. So you get there, and this guy's got a big forehead. I mean, it's just like that's the size of his forehead. And then like press Control Z to get rid of that shape because I was just using it to show how big his forehead is. His eyebrows are just kind of like, no. What's wrong? He looks kind of sad, like something's happened. Get the eye shape in there. And yeah, his eyes are kind of like that. Kind of like the robot from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And he's got kind of big pupils, so as you can see, they're taking most of his eyes in the picture, so fill those in. Back to the paintbrush. And his nose is kind of interesting. It's kind of like upturned like this. So you fill in the nostrils. You don't have to do it all the way because no one's nostrils are actually completely filled up, or otherwise they couldn't breathe through their nose. I think like I usually don't breathe through my nose anyway, but like a lot of people do, and like they couldn't if their noses were blocked up. And yeah, there's a little bit of shadow here. Kind of comes down, joins the face right there. And now for the mouth. So the mouth is one of the most important parts of the face. And it goes up like that. Down like that. And it's hanging open a little bit because he's just like, whoa, what's going on? So you fill it in like that. And now we're going to try drawing different colors. So I'm switching to white. And as usual, count the teeth. He's got 2 teeth. So you draw them like that. And like that. The old pearly whites. I wonder what they call that. So that's his teeth. And you go up here and draw in his chin. And now I think what we're going to do is a little bit of shading, because if you look at his face, it's pretty much covered in shadow. So we take the paintbrush we go to %20 and set the brush width pretty big and just kind of, yeah, like, alright, that's not quite what I was thinking. Maybe %50. And just kind of fill in. No, whoops, sorry. Go to %20, but set the brush width to like 13. Or you know what, let's be daring, let's go like 60. No, let's go back to 30, we'll say. And just kind of draw in the shadow on his face that is coming from the clouds above, or maybe there's a building somewhere nearby. And just kind of draw the shading on his face so it'll look more three-dimensional. You know, there's some coming down by his ear over here. I'll replace this on his neck. Kind of some on his chin. You know. And let's have him cast a shadow in real life too. Because no one doesn't cast a shadow unless they're a vampire, and you know, I don't think it's a vampire. Alright, now for his arm, make sure to go back to regular fill, because you don't want his arm being made of shadow. Well, maybe, I mean, I don't think you do. Yeah, he's kind of wearing a jean jacket type thing here. Just fill that in. So we're pretty much done here, I think. You know, make sure to get his other arm over here. And let's see, you'll probably want to fill in some skin type color for his head. Oh, okay. Let's. All right, what are we gonna do here? All right, let's undo that. All right, let's not worry about the color of his head right now. Let's just like draw a sky and clouds and things like that, because it looks like he's outside in the picture, and the best way to show that someone's outside is to draw the sky. So you draw that, take the old paint bucket, fill that in, and then it's a little bit white over here with his hair, but that's okay because he's out, like maybe he's standing in front of a cloud. So you switch to green for the trees and draw a couple of trees over here because he's standing by a tree. Now, it's been a while since I saw these movies, the Back to the Future movies, but I like them a lot because, I mean, it's just kind of interesting to see how, you know, the 80s sees the 1930s as just, you know, like, as this kind of a different era, and, I don't know, like, the 80s are like, greed is good, and then the 30s is like, well, we don't have any money, how are we supposed to be greedy? So, it's just kind of a clash of cultural values. So, for the finishing touch, just kind of draw the clock tower in the background. You know, we'll do that with pencil because it's so far away. And you draw the clock tower. Have it go off this way. Just kind of draw like clock. And it's always 6:30 in this world. All right. Draw that. Draw the old pillars. It's a pretty old clock, I'd say. And you're done. So, yeah, there is Marty McFly from the Back to the Future trilogy. And, I hope yours looks as good. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. I don't know how often I'm gonna do these. Maybe, ease up a bit. But, just see you guys next time I upload something. And, yeah, talk to you guys later. Alright.